again.
Glade is sipping a cup of coffee. You have no idea how he got it.
Where the hell did he get coffee? He was just in this room of...
I say, oh, by the way, I just remembered a thing. We found a statue.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered something too.
What'd you remember?
I'm supposed to say that this is a non-canonical parody episode, and that something, some parts involved may not be completely accurate to this story. They told me to say that. I do not know why.
Weird.
Okay, well, for first things first, one thing you notice about it's a figure with a big old cloak drawn around its back. It's got a staff held in one of its hands, and in the other hand, it's holding a sword of some sort. Can you give me, since we're doing this, let's do perception.
All right, I need to get up.
Everybody?
Are you inspecting it closely? Because I can just tell you. There's gemstones inset into each of these things: the cloak, the saber, and the staff. And then beyond that, it's wearing a chest plate with another gemstone inset in it, a mask on its face with a gemstone inset in it, boots with gemstones on either side, and then there's something clasped on its belt with a gemstone inset in it.
Huh.
Interesting.
Sniff, sniff.
There seems like there used to have been an inscription on the bottom of it, but it's been rubbed out through wear and tear over time.
Huh. I'm gonna climb up and tap.
Kuvera, help.
I'm gonna tap the gemstone on its chest piece.
It's just made of stone.
Just, like tapping. Oh, okay.
Like it's shoved in the back of this room almost nonchalantly, but it seems like it would have been a centerpiece, a figurehead, a point of interest.
Yeah, I'm confused at why it's it. Ooh, if I look at the ground, does it look like the statue can be moved?
The doggo's already trying to tug at it.
Well, I mean, yes, because it appears like it was dragged in here along the floor.
Okay.
The doggo's already trying to pull it with its maw, just like a.
Where are you going with this, Kuvera?
Kuvera?
He just wanted to see if there was something underneath it. Start pawing at the ground.
Is there something underneath it?
No. Just scratch marks.
Is there anything on the back of it?
Nope. Just the billowing cloak and what I've described thus far.
Seeing the scratch marks, he's gonna...
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Well, the scratch marks continue, and I'm gonna trace the path. Doop, doop, because there's curtains. Doop, doop. And doop.
Grabs Solomon, sets him on his back.
I points forward. Forward! Come, Kiana!
Side adventure. Kiana morphs through the wall.
Going warping through the tables.
Dude, I love Tuesday Planehoppers.
Yeah, random Tuesday Planehoppers.
Tuesday Planehoppers that I didn't expect to do. This is fun.
Yeah.
Gonna do.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so yeah, it continues outwards from this room. Boop, 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 boop. Seems like it was right there.
You know, that's what I thought it would be.
Right here with his vices.
Interesting.
Kumar just sits down.
We are definitely gonna have to light this place up. Also, move this random cloth at some point.
Yeah.
Kuvera heard move, cloth, comes over and grabs it and starts shaking it around.
Kuvera.
Kuvera.
You know what? You're better with the dog.
Kuvera. Bean. Yes! I have a bean.
He's still got the freaking cloth and is shaking it around.
Let it go.
You have control of the cloth, by the way.
What is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. He puts it on you.
I want the cloth. I want Kuvera.
I don't suppose the person the statue was of didn't make me recognize. I didn't seem to recognize them, did I?
The person, no. The only thing you recognized about them was the mask, which had a very similar markings to the one that Hazel's been wearing recently.
Interesting.
Kuvera dives into the vase.
Oh god, you just jumped into somebody's ashes, man.
That's so. Wait, I was gonna ask what's in the vase. There are ashes in the vase?
Yes! No one ever checked the vase.
Get out of the vase!
I was about. Vera, why? Well, yeah, you know what? I would. So here's the thing. Kiana or Tenrir is the only one who would know what that means because Solomon has no concept of cremation.
That's beautiful.
I mean, why would he?
Yeah, Kuvera just like pops his head out and sneezes. Ash all over him, probably.
Grabs the bean.
Why is there ash in? Why is there ash in here? Why would someone put ash in a vase? Huh.
Oh, Solomon.
I kind of like reach my hand in and take a pinch out and sprinkle
Solomon.
it out. Weird. What?
That was a person!
That was a what?
Do you not know what cremation is?
Why'd they get burned?
They were cremated.
Why?
I'm assuming that's what they wanted when they died.
But okay.
The bean face palms.
The bean face palms.
I assume there's no actual markings on the edge of this table.
Yeah, it's just a stone tablet.
Yeah.
Can the stone tablet be moved, or is it inset in the floor? I can't
100%.
Interesting.
The bean tries to.
Oh yeah, sure. You can move it. I just wanted to say something.
Let him go.
We saw the Baron's
Bean
body,
versus
right?
Kiana. Grapple check. Good luck. Crit. I dare you.
Crit. I dare you.
Hold on, I have to open my character sheet. Would this be acrobatics or?
Originally, with this stone tablet and this vase, by the way, my original plan was that if you so happened to drop the stone
onto it,
yeah, that it would just destroy this thing.
Yeah, I figured.
And break the rules of hospitality.
All right.
Come on, my fucking stupid ass one.
Hang on, let's see if he listens to Tenrir. Awesome. He gonna grow a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, this is a little bit. Picks up Solomon.
Kuvera.
Sets him to the side. Picks up the vase like as carefully as he can with his teeth.
Kuvera, what are you doing?
Vera.
Holds the vase out in his maw to freaking Kiana.
What are you doing?
I take the vase.
As soon as she takes the
vase.
And then he starts pushing the fucking table.
Are you trying to move are you gonna move the statue back? We should. This is really. I set the vase down over there.
He starts pawing at the ground underneath, looking to see if he sees anything and sniffing.
You're looking for secrets still.
Yes.
Does there seem to be an area where the statue would kind of like, I don't know, click in?
I don't think click in is the accurate word, but it definitely was here before.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, Kuvera, could you like move this table
points his head towards the other room or the meat room.
I mean, if you know what, let's just move it to that wall right now, and then if Ten wants a stone table for some reason, toss it over here for now.
Just cover up the brazier with the cloth.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds perfectly safe.
Comes back, grabs Kiana by the scruff of her shirt.
What? No, stop!
Starts dragging.
Why are you dragging me?
I can walk! I'm just gonna follow. Also, how did Kuvera fit through the door? Oh, right, they didn't yet.
Nudges her and kind of whines looking at the door.
I'm not opening the door. You dragged me over here.
I opened the door.
That's fucking adorable. Cold storage. I should really just rename cold storage to meat room, because, to be honest, that's what everyone calls it.
Yeah.
There's a Kiana at the very bottom of the map.
What? But I deleted all of you. How?
I'm outside the room.
Oh, this looks really nice. And let's see here. Kavera comes in, sees
There's
how
two of me still.
What? There's... Oh my god, how?
How? Alright.
I don't get it.
Okay,
But
so seeing this...
what's down this grate?
Well, it's just an empty square pit.
Where'd all the meat go?
I don't know.
I turned to you guys. Of course you know, Tally. I turned to everyone else and I'm like, guys, where'd the meat go?
Kavera just slowly pushes the table over towards it.
I can't put Riley on top of Kiana.
Just like...
Oh, there we go.
What's this, by the way?
Fixed. As a pillar.
There's
a
just
structural support pillar.
There's just one pillar.
Fucking...
Questioning the structural integrity.
There's a structure pillar here.
That was just placed.
That was just added.
Right here.
They were all just also there's pots. The pot.
I hate you for pointing that
out. Okay, are you gonna ask him to go down the grate?
Also,
he could totally slurp down there.
The pillar is totally off-center to all the other pillars.
Which pillar? What? Where?
Well, like these ones are fine.
Oh,
but like
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Because it's the floor. The floor tiles are fucked. Don't.
Yeah.
It's not off-center, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, the floor tiles. Okay.
I didn't even notice that. That's my fault.
But
it's the meat room. It's jank.
Yeah. Hey, don't worry. It's gonna be 10 years.
I'll install more tiles.
You want some like training ground markers, like some white lines?
I mean, let's see.
Some training dummies.
I am wondering what's down the grate.
See if I can find a training dummy.
Kuvera will shrink down.
Be a bean.
And then just kind of like look at it for a moment, and then look to you, and it's kind of like give a look of.
Oh, that's gross.
How get out?
Yeah, what about this one? Like that one?
I go to Kiana. Kiana, do you have any rope? Or I'd look string, maybe? No, rope. Definitely rope.
I mean,
Fair fall down the well.
I'm gonna summon the 50 feet of rope that I can summon.
Hey! Good job. Okay.
Magical, shadowy, dark, terrifying rope comes off of Kiana's arm.
Everything's just made of shadows when this happens.
Kuvera goes bean, bites the end of the rope, and jumps down. 50 feet! Here we go!
Okay, so it stops at like 20 feet. It's not very deep. It doesn't go very far. And yeah, okay, this is weird. This is really weird. So the last time you were over here, you saw meat shoved horrifyingly into this hole. It's a perfectly clean, perfectly square hole. No signs of meat, no signs of anything ever being here.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Does he see anything with his extremely great eyes?
His smell-o-vision?
His smell-o-vision?
Yeah. His 120 feet dark vision.
Okay, well that doesn't do anything for you, because it's still only 20 feet. But...
Yeah. No, I thought there might be other holes
nowhere else?
No, it doesn't. It's literally just a pit here.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check to see if I can sense any magic coming from down around there, specifically.
And
I'm gonna tell you right now, regardless of what you roll, no.
That's alright.
Is there a roll Tenrir can make to be all like, what the fuck is this? Where the fuck did the meat go?
Actually, I think that we can just say that.
You can make an insight check, I guess.
Sure.
Both of you. Because technically you do have the knowledge to know what's going on here.
I'm gonna make it with.
Probably.
I'm gonna make it with disadvantage because I had the knowledge secondhand.
Alright, so you remember a conversation you had with Pris where she said that the Pelrose itself was killing Tuskers, bringing the meat back here for some reason.
Yeah.
Yes, somehow this meat was keeping the spell alive, even though the Evner body was dead.
Huh. You know, it kind of makes sense that vines would feed off of organic material.
Yeah. Kuvera starts tugging on the rope to be pulled up.
Oh.
And immediately grab the bean and hold him.
I help pulling up.
Bean tried to freaking squirm so he can move table.
No. Not allowed.
Bean squidges out of you, getting bigger.
Wow.
Fucking.
Oh shit! No, you moved it, so it tracks.
Bean gets over next to the table and kind of like looks at Kiana, just like, Arr? Trying to push table.
I suddenly snap. Guys, I have an idea. I run back to the statue.
Oh my god.
This is too easy. We need to change that number.
I was gonna say 2 or 1.
Well, then it would be the same as what we were doing before. Do it a D4. Do it. Yes.
D4. Okay.
That's a third. It would be the same.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so D4 would
Math.
be 25% chance. Shut up. I know this.
Yeah, you sure, bud? Okay, yeah.
Shut up. I totally know it.
All right, I run back over here. I'm gonna climb up and look at the mask.
Okay, well, what about it?
Does the mask look like it can be taken off, or is it just part of
No.
the statue?
It's carved stone.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for any switches or parts that can be moved.
It's not a secret device that does something. It's just a statue.
Hang on. Okay, Cooper does dog stuff. Let's see. He starts sniffing around on the.
He pulls out a book, starts tearing it apart.
Yeah.
No, Kuvera, no.
Kuvera.
Like you try and pull it back, the book launches out of Kuvera's mouth and hits one of the souls. You hear like a pop and a. It's like
Kuvera just kind of sits down his.
I look at the soul. What was it?
You have no idea. It's so disfigured at this point.
No, like the label on it.
Oh, the label. Oh, the label. You don't know Dwarvish.
Yes, I know
it?
written Dwarvish.
Do
We
you?
discussed that.
Oh,
we
did
discussed
discuss
that.
that.
I know Dwarvish written.
Okay. Groundhog.
Groundhog. The
Kuvera
fuck?
just
What was
kind of
this
sits down and just looks a little. Oh.
I put it back and rip off the label. Well, I guess there was a groundhog there for some reason. What was he even planning to do with that?
Well, Kiana even know what a groundhog is?
Yeah, why not? But groundhogs are real.
Yeah.
Not everything that exists
mammoths
is real.
aren't.
She's probably a weird place. There's weird
true.
things.
True. Give me
What
insight to
Tenrir
tell
know
him whether or
what
not
it
you
is?
know what a groundhog is.
What Tenrir know what a groundhog is?
Tenrir would, because he spent enough time in the material plane.
Yeah.
Kiana
but,
spent most of her life not in the material.
I
Yeah, no,
spent
you
a
do
lot of my
actually,
life-
though. That's pretty
I
good.
spent a lot of my life in here, so.
Proficiency in fucking insight.
Wesley,
Nice.
Solomon has never heard of a groundhog.
I'm like, oh, a groundhog. I look at Kiana. What the fuck's a groundhog?
It's like a.
Kuvera looks at Solomon and looks at the ground and starts burrowing.
It's like a. It's kind of
Kuvera,
like
what
a
are you doing?
rodent.
What are you doing?
It's
like a.
This is cobblestone. You're gonna have a hard time getting into this, mate.
It's like a large rodent.
Is it magic?
No.
Then why was he keeping this even? I put it down. God, I am such a better puppeteer than him.
Kuvera once again looks at Solomon and starts acting like he's burrowing.
Oh, you're imitate. Wait, actually, Kuvera, what are you doing?
God damn
He's imitating a groundhog. Or trying to. Failing on the down.
Okay.
Oh, did you just...
I'm gonna take
did you just...
take the book that pages were ripped from and
Rolling
mend it.
d20 for structural integrity of the book versus the athletics of Kuvera, please.
The structural
what am I
integrity of
rolling
the book.
No, not you.
athletics of
Kuvera's
Kuvera.
rolling athletics to see how well he
Oh.
destroyed that book.
Pretty damn
It's a
good.
9.
Yeah. Okay, Solomon, you can probably put it back together, but some of the critical pages have been slobbered to death.
What was this book about?
Don't put me on the spot to come up with another book.
Human anatomy.
No, it was about creatures from the creatures from the outer planes. Let's just say, and it has a page on groundhogs.
I
Groundhogs are from the outer plane?
I put the book back. To save you.
Groundhogs are very terrifying outside.
I'm going.
How to know about them then?
I don't know.
Groundhogs in the Feywild are different than groundhogs from the rest of the plains.
When it comes to Frostfell, the only thing that lives here is giant, hairy, or like I don't know, devilishly magical, or Priss.
You know, I'm gonna save you a bit of trouble and say that all the books in this area are books about different creatures from different planes.
I would imagine most of them are. Some of them probably have a few magical spells in order for containment methods, procedures, some puppet diagrams that old Solomon was working on, that sort of thing.
That makes sense. Like
Man,
diagrams for these 5.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah.
Kuvera grab and Kuvera drag back.
Kuvera.
Drops.
Okay.
Sits, looks at the statue.
Yes, we're trying to figure it out. I mean...
What if it's just a statue?
Kuvera gets very uncomfortably close to the statue's face and boops his snoot to it.
But why was it dragged here? There has to have been a reason for that.
And then sits down. And then looks towards where the way
I don't know, maybe
be.
someone just didn't like the statue being in the main room.
But who didn't like the statue being in the main room?
Leslie, roll me an insight check to see if you've been in this room before Solomon died.
Yeah, to see if I
see if you know if it was here always.
Or if I just knew that was where the room was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Critical insight!
Leslie, this was definitely moved here after Solomon's death.
Yeah, I say, okay, so this thing right here was moved after Solomon died. So, who moved it, and why did they move it?
Who was here after Solomon died?
I have no idea. Argus? But why would he?
Kuvera picks up
Argus?
Solomon.
Argus is, friggin' the guy who rules Frostfell now. The guy that destroyed Wizrow's arm and killed Gavin. Or was it Mavin? Mavin. Solomon would know which one was dead, but...
Oh, I have no reason to just tell you not to roleplay that, as you don't have actually any idea because their names are too stupidly similar. I forget sometimes.
Yeah.
Kuvera flops on his bum and picks up Solomon, hugging him and starts to lick him.
Kuvera, put him down.
Dog slobber. I start wiping my face, and I'm like, how do you people deal with slobber?
By the way, after Kuvera puts him down, he keeps licking.
Kuvera, stop.
Okay,
and everything from the last month.
Wesley, what am I doing with the rest of this shit?
You can always move some of it upstairs to the meat room. If you don't want to keep all of it here.
I can move some of this to the meat room. You want to move some of this to the meat room?
Yeah,
that
sure.
Would be very useful.
Just make sure not to break it.
Kuvera stands up on his hind legs and then flexes.
Kuvera, dex save.
I was gonna say, stop.
Oh, hey, you actually rolled a decent dex save. Congrats. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but you did it.
And immediately flops forward onto his fucking chest. Alright, Kuvera kind of sees the dagger then and grabs the dagger from the sheath with his maul very carefully, takes a few steps back with the dagger in his maul, and then shakes his head kind of as if trying to imitate something, and then goes from this side of the room to this side of the room, shakes his head again, runs to this side of the room, shakes his head again.
You're talking about tennis?
He drops the dagger and points at Kiana, and then runs back to the statue.
Wimbledon!
And boops
We
the
asked
wand.
Wimbledon!
He shakes his head and bats Solomon.
No, the wand.
He poops the wand again, and then points at Kiana with his snoot.
Dude, if this isn't a bonus episode.
What about the wand? Wimbledon and the wand.
He grabs the dagger off the floor again.
Tennis racket?
And drops it immediately and points at Kiana with his snoot. Then runs back to the wand and boops it and then points at Kiana.
You think the tennis racket is the wand?
He nods.
Huh. What?
And then he sits down looking proud.
How many gemstones are there?
On the guy?
On the thing? On the guy?
8.
He puffs out his chest proud. And then immediately walks over to Kiana expecting penance.
Bean.
Is this a statue of the Black Magus?
Inside chat, Wesley?
He beans.
That's your assumption.
Hold on, where were the gems placed?
It is.
That's Wesley's assumption, Solomon's.
Neat. The Tower of Death creates unlife, whereas the Tower of Life creates false life.
Hey!
Yeah. pretty great, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Tower of Life has a ton of death in it. Tower of Death has a ton of life in it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Tenru kind of like mumbling to himself in Kuvera's head. I wish they could hear me through you, buddy. Damn. Okay, so the fuzz is important. It holds the ashes of somebody important. Not the...
Tenru, can I get a perception check from you?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna do a thing. Yeah, you kind of hear a rustle, some footsteps somewhere in the snow nearby.
He
sorry, what?
Slowly opens an eye.
They're coming from behind you.
You
hear then, and the footsteps stop.
Is this Kuvera hearing it or Tenrir hearing it?
Tenrir hearing it. Tenrir kind of like... Tenrir kind of tenses up and grips his left hand tightly.
Should we switch over to the gumption?
It sounded like something leaped into the air.
He kind of counts to 3, then jumps to the side.
You jump to the side, right as something lands directly where you were going to be. Hey, how's it going?
Why? Oh, God, I'm so lucky I wasn't in his head at that point.
She gives you a small thumbs up. No, it's perfect. It means you're paying attention. Training paid off.
Oh, God, I was trying to watch what the others were doing.
Well, do you need my help with anything?
Why were you doing it outside?
I mean, I was training a little bit. Hey, do you think... And he summons the weapon on his arm. Do you think this is a bad idea? Bone and all that. It felt awesome before, but, you know...
From experience, bone splinters. If something hits that wrong, I do not know. She taps the side. Is it real bone?
I don't know. Hang on, let's test it. I shouldn't grab my sword for this. I don't know. How do we test if it's real bone?
Slam it into the ground. See if it
Alright.
breaks.
He's gonna try to force all the shielding of the bone to the freaking front of the fist, and slam it into the ice.
Yeah, as you do such, it just kind of cracks run up it. Seismic cracks along the inner parts of the bone.
Dang it.
Maybe not the best weapon for directly slashing things.
Dang it. I was gonna try to mimic some ideas from books and all that stuff. Things with bone spikes and shooty shoots and coolness.
As you think that in your head, it just like ka-chunk, and the claws like Just your hand disengages from the wall, and the claws remain stuck in it.
Oh.
And then slowly, more claws re-emerge out the front of the gauntlet.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry. Did you just grow new? What did you just do?
Hang on. He aims at, like, out in the distance at nothing and just thinks, fire.
the boats go flying out into the wilderness.
That is awesome. Hang on. Shield.
All right. Yeah. The bones just kind of melt back into your arm and like reform on the side as sort of a buckler.
That is awesome. Huh. I wonder what happens if I were to try to shoot this shield.
She steps to the side. Maybe not towards me.
But I would never hand it towards you, Chris, unless you were ready.
Good point. She takes a stance. All right, go ahead.
He's like, oh no, I said I wouldn't fire at you. He aims away
you
from
said
her.
Unless I was ready. I'm ready. Do it.
He aims away from her, and she's like, let's see. And
she just kind of pouts and shoot me with the shield.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's see if
What are you trying to do for deception?
Lie that he's not going to shoot her.
Oh, you're actually going to hit her with the shield?
So he's aiming this way, and she's like, let's see.
Do I have to make a roll? Is this a thing I'm doing? Okay, I guess we're actually doing this. There's no way in hell that she's figuring it out.
20, maybe.
No.
I thought, alright. So he's aiming that way, and then he quickly turns around and goes, training starts now!
Oh, alright, I'm gonna give Pris a dex save to try and coalesce the slightest bit of a shield around herself with Clade before it impacts her in the head.
Oh god.
Can you make your attack roll?
And this is how we lost Pris.
And this is how Pris dies in the bonus session.
Okay, I do make an attack roll on this.
Yeah, make me an attack roll.
We come back next time and we're like, hey guys, we accidentally killed Pris.
Escalation, roll it again.
Okay. Roll it again.
Yeah, no, that hits. That beats her armor class too. Alright. She was unable to pull up the veil in time. It just beans her in the head with a big clonk, and a little bit of fire erupts off, and she just falls backwards in the snow and lands with a puff. Her eyes spinning, little stars floating around her head. Hey, you said I was not ready. I lied.
No, Pris, I'm so sorry. I was trying to get a little bit of, revenge, sort of, for the, getting sneaking up on me. I thought you were ready for that. I thought you were ready. I am so sorry.
This snow is very comfy.
Okay, let's
she just kind of lays down and closes her eyes.
Okay, no, Pris, no. Get you inside. Let's just double check she's okay. Fuck.
Tenrir dexterity save.
Oh fuck.
Oh Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Tenrir, you're like, are you okay? Are you alright? And then she just like immediately jumps up, pushing you backwards into the snow and standing over top of you. Ha! I fooled you!
Oh, god damn it.
So cute.
She stands laughing.
But it's your head, is it okay?
It's ringing. You have a weapon.
Phone might not be the best. I'm gonna work on that.
Yes,
Also, I had an idea, but I don't know if I should test it out yet, or test it out during private training.
I don't like the way you said private training, Tenrir.
Yeah.
Wow, perverts.
You're the one that said it like that.
We can make all the assumptions we want to.
Oh, goodness. You know what? I think I might go out and train for a little bit.
Where is this Solar Man, by the way? Have you seen him?
He's in the Tower of Life.
How did he get back there so fast?
They probably used the warp portal.
We have those?
Yeah, wait, did we not ever tell you that? Oh, right.
We never told Chris anything except, quote, the gumption moves.
Right, I actually only ever told you that we're not from here and that place moves at times. There are these planar portals that we can use if we have these magical skulls.
Riley, I'm assuming.
Currently, the only magical skull we have is Riley, which is a skull that's with Kiana. They're inseparable, kind of. They're like BFFs.
Kind of.
Wait.
This is going over my head, Tenrir. Well, you have skulls so you can go through holes to teleport you directly to the tower? I do not get
to the tower and to different planes.
So,
Does Pris even know what a plane is?
I was about to say, I'm gonna roll an insight to see if she knows what a plane is.
Because she's never left here.
She has not ever left here.
So has anyone ever...
Oh my god.
Wow! Wow, she must have gotten told by her mentor at some point.
She's like, I've heard of the planes, but I did not know that you could so simply travel to them. How?
It's very complicated, and if you try to do it without a skull, then you could get shunted out somewhere you don't want to be, and possibly
She taps on her head. Do not worry, I have a skull.
No. Magic skull. A magic talking skull that's like covered in flames and stuff.
She coalesces a little bit of magic around her head.
With names that begin
magic
with
skull.
No. Their names have to start with R. So far, because we've got Ronaldo. We've got what was it?
I'm sorry.
Ronaldo is not one of the skulls you have.
It's Renardo.
Renardo.
Yes. That is
Renardo.
Rufus, Riley.
There's probably like a fucking
Reginald.
Richard out there, or a Reginald. Maybe even a Roof. No, we already have a Rufus. They all start with our names so far, and we don't have one.
Okay. Do you want to run there? Endurance
Run where?
training to the tower.
Oh god, you want me to run to the tower?
Come on, it's not that far.
You do know I could easily just call Kuvera here.
That is cheating.
Brace
Do not
her,
call your job,
brace
your
her.
dog.
I mean,
she gets a wicked grin.
Make
Or,
a bet.
If you think that let's do a little bit of training, yes? Which one of you do you think is faster?
there is a thing I wanted to try with him.
You're not allowed to use your dog.
Damn it.
Unless you wanted to raise Eidolons, but that is not fair. I will win.
Well, yeah, you probably would. Your guy can jump 100 feet. No, let's see. Actually, hang on. He kind of focuses for a moment to see if he can move the air quote weapon to his feet.
Are you trying to make snowshoes?
No. He's trying to make boots that can use the ability of the lethargy beam to speed him up.
That's not how lethargy works.
He's gonna try to make it go fucking shoot the beam out to make it go faster, essentially.
That's not how that works.
Damn it! He doesn't know this.
Okay, you basically... Pris doesn't give you a second to think, by the way. She's like, alright, ready? We're running.
Wait, what? Oh, crap.
3, 2, 1,
Snowshoes.
go! And she immediately sprints off in this... She's not on a tile section. She sprints off in this direction.
Okay.
She's still not
he's
on
gonna
a tile.
fucking chase after her. Fuck. Snowshoes, go!
Tenrir, you start running even slower.
Fuck! Okay. Fuck that. Wait, even better idea.
You know,
Dick claws, go!
if you had expeditious retreat, that would be
Henry tries to
helpful.
make the dig clause.
The what clause? Oh, the dig clause? Why the
The
hell is
dig
that?
clause.
Oh, she's on drawing. Oops.
Yay, drawing. Which way is it to the place again? Yeah, he's gonna get the dig clause, and he's gonna try to dig through the fucking snow and ice and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
get there
Okay.
quicker.
Yeah, it gives you a dig speed of 15 feet.
Damn you! Ah!
It's fast for digging, but it's a lot slower than just sprinting.
She will be impressed. He's gonna dig all the way there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, so while Pris shows up there 10 minutes before Tenrir.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
Not
I'm
if he
thinking.
dashes. If he's dashing, he goes 30 feet around.
Tenrir, so you get through this wall, right? And you get over here, and there's a spear stuck into the ground right here. Almost as a I got here first.
Yeah, I got through this
Just
wall.
fucking sprint.
Just books it.
Alright.
God, Tusker made it so good.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, back in the gallery, I win!
Whoa, jeez, what the?
Hello there,
Chris.
hi! I was racing the man.
Tenrir?
Tenrir?
Yes.
He's not supposed to. Okay.
He's very slow.
Yeah.
Probably tried to do something dumb.
She looks. Oh yes. Hey, Tenrir, I win.
Kuvera just points towards the bridge area and then makes fun of Tenrir by like doing a little like shiver and just kind of like he's a scared type thing.
I'm gonna do.
Does he have a problem with bridges? Should we?
Oh, no, it's not bridges, it's heights.
Oh, I have no problems with heights.
I don't either, but that's probably because, well,
It's probably because I can jump upwards of 200 feet.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Aren't fun.
Yeah, you didn't.
No, they're really not.
Yes, but you still conquered the mountain. Are you ready for your level 3 yet, by the way?
Oh god, what's level 3?
I'm going to throw it into the prison.
Well, they're. I'm sorry, what?
Yes,
Wait.
did you not notice at the top of that mountain is the prison? If I throw it into there, then you would have a really hard time getting.
Me and my bird just our jaws drop, and I'm like, "That's where the prison is."
Kuvera's jaws drop, and he's just like, "Ah!"
What?
You were going to throw me at the prison?
I wasn't going to throw you at the prison. I was
You
going
were
to have you
throw a
climb to the
challenge at
prison.
me in the prison.
You act like this is a problem.
Okay, I
Did
kind
I
of
do
like
something
put my
wrong?
hand. I put my hands kind of down, kind of looking at them at the ground, and woo! Okay. I go out and help Tenrir with Buffbird.
Okay, so whenever you get out there, Tenrir's like halfway across the bridge, trembling like fucking crazy, holding onto the tiny rails, like just like, oh god, okay, I got this.
I assume that he doesn't notice me, and I have Buffbird fly over. Hey, 10.
Oh god!
Deck save.
I've connected all 10 strings. I make it extend its arms. It's gonna try and catch him.
Oh,
you're on disadvantage.
You wrap
Never
yourself
mind.
around the chains and you fall off slightly, slipping a little bit.
I have the arms kind of catch him. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Okay. You're good.
Solomon, you feel the rushing of air behind you and running footsteps for a moment.
Oh no. Tenrir, watch out!
What?
And suddenly the bridge shakes with a great strength, draining!
Kiana's not
Clinging on for dear life, white knuckles.
Oh, I love the two ends. Okay.
Oh fuck, what? Why does it have two ends?
Wait,
What?
Wait,
I don't know!
Why does what have two ends?
Kiana's name had two ends. Give me a second.
By the way, now's not.
No, it doesn't.
Oh wait, actually, never mind. That's not a problem. I was gonna say, are these chains metal? Because if they're metal, he should totally be getting frostbite by clutching onto them.
Don't worry, he's wearing his gloves right now. He has to.
And the Tusker meat that you literally just ate.
And the Tusker meat too, yes. Oh god.
Anyway, sorry. Pris touches down, makes the bridge shake back and forth. Tenrir, you are afraid of heights, correct?
Oh god!
Conquer your fears right now. Cross the bridge. And she starts shaking it back and forth.
This is even worse! This is worse than what my old master did!
Oh, come on! You're not having the spirit of it! How else are you going to conquer your fears?
Actually, wait, this is nowhere near as worse as what my old master did!
What did he do?
Worse things!
Like
the asshole! Have you ever been thrown to wolves?
Pris legitimately contemplates for a moment.
I look at Pris like that. I'm like, are there wolves here? Can I get a wolf soul?
We would have to find the wolves. I do not know. Tenrir, do you want to fight wolves?
Let's find wolves.
I mean, I can.
I turned to Kiana very excitedly. Kiana, wolves? Do you want to fight wolves?
I'm more terrified by this bridge.
Thank you!
Don't worry, there's a back way for now. I'm blocking that off later.
Pris pulls out her spear and starts poking at Tenrir's back. Come on.
Which way am I going?
Towards the tower. It is fine. You will not fall, and if you do, you will be fine.
I have my bird like kind of clutches back. I'm like, don't worry, buddy. If you fall, I will make sure that you're. I already have you. I'll just fly you back up.
Why don't you just willing puppet me?
I'm like, training.
Son of a fuck. Okay.
Chris gives you a toothy grin.
Okay.
I'm surprised Chris didn't make me do this as well. Like,
this is good. This is fine. This is good. This is fine. This is not good.
I've been meaning to say this. Can Buffbird have an increased strength? Because currently its strength is -2.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, okay, it's something to like bring it up to 14 plus 2 modifier.
That's fine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds about good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. He kind of looks over the edge. No, don't look over the edge.
Why is Tenrir an idiot? You don't ever look down.
Actually, that is one of the best strategies. If you look down, then you know how far it is, and if you fall, you can judge how to get back up.
Where's the highest point that you think I've ever been dropped?
I do not know.
Do you remember how you took me to the top of that mountain? And I was very terrified about falling off of it?
Yes, I do. Tenrir, do you want to cross the bridge now?
My master pushed me off something probably about half that high, maybe less. I don't fucking know. It hurt.
She comes over.
Abraxas broke my fall slightly.
She puts her hand on your shoulder. Tenrir.
Yes?
This is literally just getting you back for the bone thing, I hope you realize.
I was trying to get you back for almost jumping on me.
If you do not want to take this challenge right now, you do not have to.
If I don't take this challenge right now, will you lose respect for me?
I respect that you got halfway through the bridge without me even coming back here.
Without anyone here, actually.
Frankly, she says, looking around, this thing, and she like stomps it with her foot a little bit, is really unstable. I can't believe that you had the gall to step out here.
I already did it once.
Yeah, old Solomon was a dwarf. He didn't really need that much.
Yes, you see, when I got to the bridge, I jumped over it, but I realized that maybe you cannot do that. So,
I don't think Kuvera has that ability. Maybe Abraxas, I could probably use his wings to fly over, but you know.
Well, you remember, we are going to get him soon.
Wait, wings. Huh. No, I can't make wings out of his energy. I doubt that would even work. I highly doubt that would work.
You two are giving me anxiety just standing on the bridge.
Trust me, this isn't good for me either. I'm trying to distract myself.
Pris grabs your hand, Fenrir, and get advantage on this next wisdom save. Wow. Still fucking terrified, but a little bit better.
Terrified and fucking like blushing like hell, and he's just like
this way. And we step over the gaps.
Way. Yes.
Don't miss the gaps. Look down.
He slowly looks down and then immediately clutches her head tighter, and then slightly lets go a little bit, getting all awkward and kind of robotic.
She kind of grips your arm much harder the second you feel like you're letting go.
I have my arm, my bird's arms kind of under his, and I'm like, "Come on, buddy, come on."
I am good. I am awesome. I am the Wanderer. I am the Wanderer. Why do I have such a stupid title?
Do you really want to ask that? Because the worm might respond.
No! Fuck! Not even! I don't care. I think
Sorry,
it's a cool
Tuesdays
title.
are my days off. I'm not responding now.
Wait, what did he say?
Sorry, Tuesdays are my days off. I'm not responding now.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. He has days off. Oh, God.
Please leave a message at the corruption.
Wait, corruption? Wait, what was that? What was that about corruption? What's corrupting?
Please do not take that as a canonical statement from the White Worm.
Like, the White Worm has days off. I love it.
The White Worm apparently has days off.
Oh, maybe we should...
that's why I can't talk to whoever gave me this.
I doubt that.
Sunday's their day off.
She looks
I
back.
highly doubt that.
Come on, it is only one more gap and you are there.
Yeah. Slowly takes the step very robotically. Just like, His palm is very sweaty.
She's like, if I didn't know better, I would say you were scared of me.
No, not scared of you at all. No, I am not afraid of you, Pris. You are like the least scary thing here right now, next to Solomon.
Aw, thank you.
I don't like how he likes that.
I don't like how he likes it either.
You'll get
It's
used
just
to
Solomon. You kind of get used to it. Oh, thank God. Sweet solid ground flops to the ground.
Rematch on the way back.
What?
She picks you up. Rematch on the way back. Okay, fine. I was just kidding. Come on.
No, it's fine. I just, I am perfectly fine. Thank you.
Pris.
Pris, Solomon!
Tenrir, stop stuttering. I want to talk to Pris.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take Solomon for a moment. Don't worry.
Okay,
Kiana,
why?
thank you for coming up. I was feeling like I was starting to get awkward.
Sorry. Tenrir's just an idiot.
Solomon!
Is he an idiot?
Yes.
I didn't notice.
Well, yes. Hello.
But no, I wanted to show you something.
Did I?
I jump on the
And Kiana summons the sword.
Wait, look at all the money.
Good job!
Oh yeah, that's gone.
That is awesome. How did you do that?
I'm pretty pissed about it.
I don't know, we got back to the gumption and I felt like I had to do something with the sword and I just stared at the sword for a while. And then it disappeared.
You suddenly grew
And then I willed it back. And now it's frosted.
Maybe some of the energy from whatever tattoo you have there, the mark, could go into the sword? Ah! When did you get here? Doggo!
Fair. Bean.
He does not listen to you currently and hugs Pris.
Hi. It is good to see you too.
I'm gonna go bother Tenrir.
Richard, are you doing what I think you're doing right now?
What?
What are you
Nothing.
doing?
Are you hiding, but also using Kuvera to not hide?
Kind of, sort of. He wanted to give her a hug, but he didn't want to give her a hug. So was I really that?
Were you what?
Do you think that I?
I sit cross-legged on the table.
I was so fucking unmanly with the bridge. I hate myself for that.
Meanwhile, Priss over with Kuvera. Do you think the bridge was a little bit too much? I feel like I'm taking it too far.
He shakes his head.
I want to
said
do
no.
something. I want to.
Yeah.
How lit is this room?
Very lit.
There's a candlelight in the center. It's not very
Okay.
well lit. It's just kind of, there's a creepy puppet sitting at the table, and Tenrir's like got his head down.
Kiana wants to like open the door ever so slightly.
Mhm.
Oh god, stealth or sleight of hand or whatever.
Stealth.
That'll probably be
Are you
Stealth.
stealthily?
hand. Yes,
Are you trying to be unnoticed?
unnoticed. Yes.
Yeah, stealth.
Against our passives.
Stealth.
Stealth
Yeah,
against
probably
their
against
passives because they're not looking for it.
Yeah. Tenor kind of like looks over and just like, I'll be with you in a moment. Just give us a second.
I look over.
Okay. So like, no. And he gets like a bit quieter. Do you think that Pris will to hate me for that? Like, am I being too
10.
wimpy?
10. I make Valken grab him by the hair and like pull his face up. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
You see me? You see me, 10?
Yes,
Okay.
you're a cool puppet. What about
Okay.
it?
I apologize for what I'm about to do. I slap him across the face.
Oh God! What the? Why?
You
That actually
are.
hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Huh.
You are. Did I forget to sand my hand?
Yeah, I think you need to sand that down a little bit. You might need some new lacquer.
Oh,
Actually, you know
sorry.
what? Hang on, buddy. I got some lacquer in my pack. Let me just
Let me lube up the puppet real quick.
I mean, just you really need to take better care of your hands, especially in this cold.
10:27.
Like seriously, Solomon, you need to like really keep better care of yourself in this weather. Like, start sanding the hand a little bit and putting new fresh lacquer on it. There we go. How's the rest of you doing in this weather? God's sake, man, you might be frayed all over. I may have to freaking do maintenance on you, unless mending does that.
Yeah, mending does that pretty well.
Well, there's that one for free from me.
So anyway,
You had to pin that.
yes, it did. What? Oh my god! I just realized something. What's gonna happen when we run out of pins for all the quotes?
I know, right? We'll have to make a new
shit.
quotes channel.
Well, I'll have to
we
delete
will.
these in-game things.
No,
Yeah.
we'll just move all the quotes to a quotes
Like
channel.
the first
and
one,
just
like
have
the
a
how to
little
play, I'll delete that one.
Yeah.
There's
Anyway,
a-
I say, okay, 10. You're being dumb.
I am very nervous. I've never done anything like this. I've never had some feelings like this. This is all new to me. I've only ever read about this in books. I don't know what to do, and I have this weird black arm that I can't touch a lot of stuff with. Hell, I can't even touch you with it, or else it might kill you.
They didn't close the door.
We didn't.
You
No.
didn't.
I didn't.
Well,
Oh.
are you like
Are you gonna
super
skip
audible?
that?
I'm just wondering how well the sound travels.
Probably not super well, but it's also kind of echoey. I don't know. You can hear that tenor is getting heated, but not the words because of how echoey it is.
I say, okay.
There are just face palms.
So I have no idea how human feelings work, really.
Complicated.
Yeah,
You
I
should
can
read a
tell.
book on it. Like, I have a lot of books back in the place if you want to borrow them.
I probably should, but I'm probably glad that I don't experience most of them. Anyway,
You don't feel love or happiness or anger or hatred? Pretty much any
feel
basic
some-
human emotion?
I feel some of those things.
Have you? They're alright. Maybe we should make you a puppet wife or something. Or girlfriend.
Ha!
I do.
I
I mean, if we get you a different body and Hazel becomes a robot lady.
I slap him again.
Oh god! What was that
Pull
for?
yourself together.
God,
I say-
what is that for?
I say- I am not sorry for that one.
Ow! Wait, why'd you slap me that time? Just
Why
kind of
would
holds his cheek.
why would I want a puppet wife?
I don't know. You might feel like more human emotions that you might actually like. Besides accomplishment and joy, you might feel love.
I tap my chin, take out a little slip of paper, and then write on the very bottom of my to-do list. I write maybe find love, and then I put it back in my pocket.
I mean, if you want, I can lend you some books of mine. Just don't you dare touch the don't touch the red cover ones. Those ones are special, and those ones are very much so not to be seen by other people. And if you find them and you try to read them, I will probably touch you with my cursed arm.
Does Tenrir canonically have porn magazines now?
Not porn. That's not porn.
No,
The red
he
ones.
definitely might have written a journal and sent it to me.
No. You want to know what the red cover books are? The red cover books are the soap opera books like you would see women reading.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
the ones that are the sappy romance novels that you just like. Oh,
how do I feel like Tenrir has a shit ton of sappy romance novels?
Because he probably really does.
Him and the Crow would get along.
But he also has like a lot of study stuff too, along with like a bunch of other shit.
Okay, 10. So, Chris did not think that was
taking them so long.
Chris did not think that was unmanly. I could basically guarantee that. Seriously,
do you think I should like prove to her that I'm not like weak by going and fighting like a horde of wolves, or maybe a tusker or something?
I say, do you have do you have to fight the wolves single-handedly?
I mean, if I use Kuvera, I think that she would think that's like awesome that I've progressed, and maybe that is badass and manly and cool, and maybe she'll like me or something. Why am I saying this? Ah!
Maybe. I mean, I think if you hunt a tusker by yourself, that'll be pretty cool.
Okay, so I was trying to do a thing earlier where I was like trying to, and he summons the claw gauntlet on his left arm. I was trying to make this work, but she said bone was not the best. Do you have any ideas?
I mean, obviously the bone isn't the best. Why do you think I don't make my puppets out of bones?
Well, okay, but look at this. He aims like right there, and it's just like, okay, one finger, pew, and shoots like the one finger bone at the wall, just sink.
I go and pick it up. Huh? Does this thing just stay here forever?
I think it disappears.
I walk over here. The others are waiting. I'm cleaning. I suggest metal.
Metal.
Pris comes over to Kiana. So, you do not think the training was a little bit too much?
No.
But she kind of scratches the back of her head. Do you would you agree that I feel like this is rude of me for saying this, but I don't know. I just can't help but make him flustered. I feel like he's kind of cute.
Oh, he is. It's so easy.
Kuvera's the only one that gets of these conversations.
I know, and Pris has no idea that Kuvera can like transfer to Tenrir instantly.
And it's obvious that
Kiana knows.
That's fair. And it's obvious that 10 wasn't listening to this while that was happening.
Not really, yeah. She pets the doggy. Hello, Kuvera.
Hand nuzzles.
Seeing Tenrir flustered is very easy and it's very amusing.
Yes. I was really hoping he would cross the bridge. Then I could try and catch him for once. He's never actually fallen.
No, he hasn't.
Well, anyway, it is interesting that you managed to pull out this sword, and is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
What I was going to do was, well, I'm not very good at being stealthy. Kuvera. I was going to go scare Tenrir, but then I got caught, so I'm just kind of.
I think that me and Kuvera have the same idea.
She's like, do you want some assistance in doing that?
Sure.
As a hunter, I am quite adept at being, as you say, stealthy. And, frankly, I got the one-up on him earlier today. I do not see... And I still haven't fully gotten him back for that bone shield to the face. I'm sorry?
If you're into revenge, I'm down for revenge.
Did the dog just cough?
Kuvera?
Do you want to scare him?
He pantomimes that he could distract.
Oh. I think the dog wants to distract him while we sneak up on him.
That sounds perfect. How about we go to the top of the stairs?
Oh, she says,
wait for them to come out.
This is perfect. You remember those creepy things that were in here before?
Yeah, wait, which ones?
The ice ones.
Yes!
Glade? Glade forms around her, and then she just has a moment of discussion with him, and momentarily, instead of Glade, the ice forms and shifts and changes, and an imitation ice wraith stands in front of the room.
Kuvera kind of tilts his head, boops the ice wraith with his snoot, and then kind of looks down at himself and kind of sucks in his gut and it's
the Kuvera trying to be an ice wraith.
So the ice wraith clearly has a scarf on it and very bright white eyes, and also probably its legs are made of 6 legs, technically. But it's a valiant effort, regardless.
Alright,
okay, I have an idea. I have minor illusion.
This probably won't do much if I just suggest it, but since there's only one
candle... I didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at it.
Since there's only one candlelight, there's a bunch of shadow under the table.
You know what I also thought about? You know what Pris could do? Okay, Solomon's walking out of it. I'm assuming, Kiana, you would use the minor illusion to make this look perfect?
Yes.
Okay. Perfects it. Pris steps around the corner. Alright. Kuvera, if you would.
He kind of tilts his head, trying to be sure what all she wants him to do. She's
and I'm going to assume that at this point, Solomon comes out the door.
Oh, hello, doggy.
He kind of looks at Solomon, then looks back, grabs Solomon.
Pris looks around the corner, holds up a finger,
and just kind of takes Solomon back in the room.
Okay.
He drops Solomon on the ground and just kind of does a stay here motion.
Did the dog just tell me to sit?
Glade walks over towards the door and peers in through the crack. Pris puts her sight through Glade, sees the candle. Glade breathes in, and an icy wind blows in through the door, snuffing out the candle momentarily. Sorry, not momentarily. That's a good word. No, snuffing out the candle. Period. The room goes dark.
Can Kiana try something? Because this is dim light, and one of her other abilities is... Oh wait, it's the teleportation one. Can she just come over here to the other side of the stairs, right
here? Certainly. Can everybody still see in the room, or did that work?
No.
Perfect. Nope. I took away your sight.
The only one who can see in there is Kuvera.
Why did the candle go out? Tenrir, did you leave the front door open?
I did not. I closed it behind me. And Kuvera, what's going on in here? I can't see. Can I borrow your eyes for a moment? Kuvera. Wait, where the fuck did Kuvera go?
Okay, I'm going to roll to see if I come to Solomon's logical conclusion.
Where the hell is Kuvera?
Oh no, he does. I say, those fucking ice wraiths are back.
What? I'll kill him!
Oh my god! That works
Kiana's
perfectly.
gonna summon her pact weapon.
Alright.
I'm going. Solomon's going to. He roughly knows where everything is. Attempt to go out the door.
You run straight into an ice wraith.
I'm like, there it is! Falcon White!
I can't see! Where is it?
It's in the doorway.
I might hit you on accident. Sorry.
Because you ran directly into it, make an intelligence save.
Alright. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh,
Sorry, as
yeah.
you bump into it, a scarf materializes and the legs kind of bisect a little bit. You're well aware that this is not a normal ice wraith.
Yeah. Now it's time to see if I. Let's see. Figuring out what's going on. Would that be intelligence or wisdom?
Insight.
Insight.
Yeah, you're like that's Glade.
And now to figure out if it's some sort of prank.
I mean, it's Glade, but you have no idea what Glade's doing here.
What? What? Okay, so it's not an ice wraith.
Oh, so don't fire.
So don't fire.
Pulls the hand back. Alright. I still can't see.
Yeah, I can't either.
When the door swings open, the light comes in. A very clearly ice wraith walks into the room.
That's an ice wraith. That's definitely an ice wraith. Compare.
It's.
It's like up here in the corner.
Solomon sees this as Glade, but Tenru sees this as an ice wraith. That for Wesley?
That is for my own thing of if Solomon decides that he wants to go along with whatever is going on.
Does he?
Sure, why not? He's like, oh, it is an ice wraith. Look at that. Look, it's a wraith of ice. I'm very...
Deception.
Wait. No.
He doesn't
Performance.
need to. He doesn't...
Performance.
Okay, performance. Sure. I was gonna say you don't need to because Tenru clearly thinks it's an ice wraith, but
I'm performing my it is an ice wraith. Look at that.
Get back, Solomon. I got this. Aims the gauntlet at it again. Let's see if these bone things even work. Fucking fire.
All right, your claws fire.
There we go.
And they pierce into the side of the door as the thing vanishes in a cloud of smoke. And you feel a presence on your back.
Mm.
The scythe comes out around your neck.
Kuvera! Dominator!
Does Kuvera oblige?
Let's see if he wants to listen right now.
Because he knows what's going on. He wanted to help with the prank. He doesn't. He doesn't go to you.
He doesn't want to. Kuvera, why? Oh god. All right. This is fine.
One of its hands comes out and it just sort of strokes underneath your chin very creepily.
You know what else I have that's really great for people like you, Icy? How do you like fire? He says as he holds up his right hand with flames on it.
As this is going on, I'm taking out the bones from the door and kind of casting mending. Like, oh, come on. I like this door.
Solomon, why aren't you helping?
I see nothing. I don't know where it went. Definitely not. Deception.
Deception with disadvantage for your delivery. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I might be on that. Solomon, you can see it. Why aren't you helping?
Cause it's.
Don't pull a Kuvera on me!
I run out the room.
Solomon, no! Kuvera falls after him. don't leave me alone with this thing!
Close the door.
Falcon White stays there.
The fucking. Okay, I want to do an anime. All right. The Ice Wraith's head reaches around, pulls your head towards it. You stare face to face with it. Please make that intelligence save, by the way, to see whether or not it's an Ice Wraith, since you're now in contact with it.
Nope.
Doesn't beat it? Okay, it's still an Ice Wraith.
16.
Yeah, it turns your face towards it, stares into your eyes for a moment, and then just boops your nose.
Can I teleport into the room over here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. This is a good idea. He grabs the dagger and casts Dark Flame Blade on it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I cast Hold Person.
Yeah, God. What is that one?
It's, hold on.
You become paralyzed.
So he grabs his dagger, casting Dark Flame Blade on it. It's like inches from the Ice Wraith as he just freezes like, yeah! I'm going to go!
And then suddenly, poof. The Ice Wraith swaps, and it's Priss.
Oh God, Priss!
Wait, hold on.
Are you gonna try and catch him as he goes backward?
Yeah. Priss gives you a wicked smile. Boo.
Kiana taps you on the shoulder.
Kuvera? Don't knock Tana!
I say, for the record, I had no idea what was going on, and I was just going along with it. It flies out the door.
Let's see. I must pass the con check. Save.
Mm-hmm. Does that beat it? I don't think it
Nope.
does. 13.
No, that's a decent.
Kuvera just blorps and warps underneath your skin.
Blorps.
Like,
Blorp.
not fully manifesting.
Why are you two doing this? Also, this feels really weird. Okay, Kuvera, you can stop that. Oh God. Right. Bean.
By the way, the scythe that was around your neck transformed into the arm of Priss, and then the other arm was right in front of your face, poking you.
Having fun, you two?
I look over here. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, Glade.
Glade smokes.
Can I?
Steam coming off of him.
Okay, why are you two so very close right now? And why did you try to? Why did you trick me? And how did you freeze me? Is that one of Glade's abilities?
No, that's me.
No, I did not know you were frozen. I did not do that.
I couldn't move, and that was you. Okay, that's good to know, Kiana.
Yeah.
This is for the bone. And now we're even. She crosses her arms. And she pokes you in the forehead, trying to just very slightly push you back.
He gets pushed, and he's just kind of like, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I have an idea, thanks to Solomon. I think I'm going to try metal. Or I might try the other idea, which was something a lot more chaotic. And I like it. Kiana, why?
I like revenge.
What? How did I do to you?
Oh, not revenge for me. Revenge for Priss.
But I didn't hurt her. I didn't hurt her.
You notice Kiana's voice has gotten considerably, darker when she said that?
Kiana, you sounded creepy.
I did?
Yes, you sounded like me when I was in edge mode, as they called it.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Don't mimic my edge.
I'm not trying to mimic it. I'm speaking as I use a longsword, and I have tattoos that apparate random things. I'm fairly different.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just touch you with my weird cursed arm real quick.
I will backhand you with the sword.
Please don't backhand me with the sword. I've already been backhanded with a freaking very unsanded, unpolished hand of a Solomon.
Kiana backhands him with her hand.
God dang it! Ah!
You said not with the sword.
Oh, why did you backhand me? I didn't even touch you.
Kiana. Don't actually hit him. I think he is. I think he's had enough.
It's fine. I deserve that one, just like the other 3 from Solomon. Or was it 4? I don't remember.
It was 2.
God, I lost count of how many smacks I got.
Damn.
Out here, I'm just I'm sanding my hands.
That was fun.
Lovely. Is it just 10 and Pris in there?
Yeah.
I need your help with something.
Yes.
Okay. This is an apology for any of the rough shit I've thrown you through recently.
It's fine. I kind of deserved it, and it was kind of nice.
No. I
and-
did it. Look, okay, that last one might have been a little bit mean-spirited.
That's better.
It's fine. It's fine. Like, no one got hurt. I mean, I got smacked, but that's totally fine.
No.
But
No, I
it's fine.
Okay. I had a thought. I've been working on some designs. Fucking god.
Okay.
Solomon, come sit with me.
And I think okay. We're going to it's not ready yet, but next time we are all back together at the home base, come and find me. I should we should go out into the Wilderlands together.
That would be nice. I actually was gonna go. I was gonna try and kind of like tugs at his collar. I was gonna try and train a little bit after all of this. If metal and bone probably don't work, I had one final idea, and I think it might work with Kuvera, with how chaotic he is.
All right. Well, me and the puppet wanted to do another thing. His is slightly less time-consuming. When we're all back at the base, come find me.
Yeah. Also, I probably should go find that, shouldn't I? You know what? I will find you. It's a date. I mean, it is a thing.
She smiles. Yes, it is a date.
This is so anime.
I'm gonna go and do a thing now. He goes and turns and then walks into the doors. It doesn't open.
She cocks her head. Look, I the doorknob is on the other side.
Tries the doorknob again and then pushes and then walks into it. Ow. Okay, there's something in front of the door. There's something in front of the door.
Hold on, I will go check it out, she says.
Wait, what?
Suddenly Glade is in the room.
Wait, what? Wait. Glade, this actually raises a question.
Pris comes back around. She covers her mouth.
I look at Pris and then I whisper to Kiana, "We've been compromised."
Pris holds up a hand, and then suddenly she's back in the room. Glade's back in here. And she says, "I do not know. I think the door is just stuck." As Glade comes over and stands in front of it as well.
Hang on, I could probably bust this down. Let me just try something real quick.
No, I do not think the Solar Man would like if you did that. Just open it normally, man.
I'll try again. I doubt it'll work. Grabs the handle and just like, oh, that's a little colder than it was before. That's weird. Pushes.
Must be the temperature.
Yeah. Okay. It might be easier if I use Kuvera's strength for this.
She's just leaning up against the wall, watching you at this point.
I could test it here. That might be fun. That might hurt the door, but this is fine. I can always repair it.
Glade just with both of its arms kind of taps Kiana and Solomon. Points a little bit further away from the door. It's just like a...
I start to move the chairs back, and I'm like, he'll never know.
All right. Alright, and Tenru, like, while they're doing this, is like focusing on his arm, just like, okay, come on, Kuvera.
I'm gonna go
Let
sit
me
in the
just
chair over here.
borrow my fucking energy. Let me just make this work. Come on, weird energy claw. Huh. Okay, this is cool. This is awesome. Alright, let's see if this works. If this thing doesn't open, I'm so using this. Grabs the doorknob and pushes. Kind of with too much force, and you know what? Because he wasn't expecting. Let's see if he fucking stumbles on his face.
No,
Yeah.
but you did not expect the door to just open.
So I think he probably pushes it with too much force
but he
and
doesn't
stumbles.
fall.
Aww.
Would have to be
Okay.
worse to fall in his face.
Aww.
You see, I told you that you're pushing the wrong side.
I finished sanding myself. Ah, nice and smooth again.
Glade is
Huh.
sipping a cup of coffee. You have no idea how he got it.
Where the hell did he get coffee? He was just in this room of...
I say, oh, by the way, I just remembered a thing. We found a statue.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I just remembered something too.
What do you remember?
I'm supposed to say that this is a non-canonical parody episode, and that something, some parts involved may not be completely accurate to this story. Glade told me to say that. I do not know why.
Weird.
I look at Glade and it's like,
He's
It's
still
almost like
sipping his
Glade is-
coffee.
it's almost like Glade is sending us a message from some weird fourth dimensional beings. Weird.
I know, right? Henry says as he looks to the freaking camera. Weird, isn't it?
They all look up.
But you know what, you guys? I'm gonna go and totally. Kufera just freaking appears right behind him as he walks. I'm just gonna go and try and find, a certain thing. I'm just gonna go this way. Kufera grabs him. Oh god.
Tenru, what about the bridge?
What are you doing?
Okay, good. Kuvera didn't beat Tenrir. Kuvera goes for Tenrir's freaking collar. She's like, Kuvera, bad. Stop it. Why am I going to go to the bridge? I was going to go the back way. That's probably the route I
Face
need
your
to...
fears.
You should face yours too, Kiana. It is good training.
Press crosses her arms. I do not sound like that.
Yeah, right. You
She's
sound a
right.
lot-
She doesn't sound like that.
I tried my best. I'm not good at
But
this.
By
if
the
you
way-
face your fears,
Hey,
I will
Kiana,
try.
if he faces your... Oh, okay. You had my idea. Never mind, that is fine. Yes, do
Kuvera's
that.
just sitting
But I need
looking
something in
at
return.
Chris, grinning. Oh,
Whether
God,
it
what?
be, I don't know, bragging rights, something of that kind of
Oh,
nature.
I have an idea. Let us do a race again. Who can fast? Cross the bridge.
You already win this one, Chris. You can jump 200 feet in the air.
I'm not going to be in competition. You
It's
and
us two.
Kiana. I will jump to the other side and watch.
Kavera, why couldn't you have had wings? Kavera just kind of shrugs with an evil grin on his face. Why do you have that? Why are you grinning like that? That's really weird. Why are you being weird? I don't like this.
I walk over and I'm like, well, time for the first and probably last Face Your Fears bridge challenge.
That's wrong. That's totally wrong, and you know it, Solomon. I have a lot.
Thinks about the labyrinth twins.
Solomon,
Solomon,
do you remember that time I jumped off a building?
Wait, am I the only one besides Joel that knows that we're going to the Labyrinth Winds?
Yes.
Yeah.
This'll be good training.
Yeah, like that time I jumped off a building to get away from Kuvera.
Exactly.
Like that time I launched myself up a cliff to grab a spear.
Except imagine
like
that there's no
time
ground.
that we fucking, launched me via Kuvera or the time that my master pushed me off a fucking mountain, or the time that he fucking, and Kuvera grabs Tenryu by the scruff of his shirt. Kuvera, put me
Glade
down.
leaps over to the other side, and Pris swaps locations with Glade. Glade then leaps once more.
Okay.
Huh. That's
Kuvera
efficient.
just
Ready?
tosses Tenryu onto the bridge. Okay, you could just easily say,
Okay,
hey,
you touched the
Tenryu.
bridge! Ready, set, go! I am timing you!
Oh,
Kiana's
God.
immediately teleport 60 feet.
Wow.
Alright, Pris is gonna make a dexterity check to... Oh. What is that? Okay.
That was 10.
Okay, what's...
Tenryu.
Dexterity
Oh, fuck,
save
I have
from
to-
Pris
If
to...
you teleport 60 feet from where you're standing, okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna
that
say.
a
there?
strong gust
there.
of wind comes
Oh.
out of Pris's hand and launches you back to the start. No cheating!
You got, oh God, that's a long way down. And dexterity save.
Kiana should probably make a wisdom save. She's fucking terrified.
Yeah,
by the
let's
wall.
do another whiz save.
How's the dexterity save with keeping Tenryu
You're
on the
doing better.
bridge?
Tenru's fine. You were too far from the blast radius.
I say, don't worry, if one of you falls, I'll catch you.
Yes, the Solomon's pretty good, and if he does not catch you, like I said, I would finally get to show off that yes, I can indeed catch you.
God, why is this so hard? And Kuvera starts shaking the
Oh
bridge.
fuck!
Oh, you Kuvera! Oh, Kiana, you're
Dex save.
terrified as Kuvera starts to shake the bridge.
Let's see how
Dex
good
save?
let's see how good he shake the bridge.
Him do.
He shaking the bridge good.
He's shaking the bridge good. Are you gonna pick up
Tenryu
his
from
accent slowly
fear.
from Pris? Holy shit, I just thought of
Oh no.
Both of our dex saves are bad.
Yeah.
I'll catch Kiana.
Both of you fall. Kiana
Oh,
Kiana manages
go-
to grab onto the chain, but Tenru just starts falling.
Kuvera, you asshole!
Mm.
I'm gonna help Kiana up. Well, I'm gonna trust that Pris can save 10.
Today's the day where Tenru dies. Let's see. So
In the non-canonical parody
in the
episode.
non-canonical parody episode, Tenru is fucking dead.
Tenryu's trying a thing.
Yeah, okay, that's 75 feet. Alright. So Glade
Walsh.
launches off the cliff and catches you, Tenru, as you're falling.
Hey.
You keep falling a little bit, and suddenly you swap positions. You're back on the floor, and Pris is still falling.
What? No, Pris!
What?
It's a big chasm. She keeps falling. Suddenly, swaps positions, and Pris is on the floor, and Glade is falling. Oh, she brushes herself off as she lands. Alright, I told you I could catch you. Whew.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Little bit of snow in my hair, though. She, brushes it a little bit.
Okay. 1 second.
And she listens for a moment. Yeah, okay. Glade has made it back. He didn't hit the floor. That is a big pit.
Huh. Yeah. Hold on,
my
second, Chris. Hey, Kiana! I got here first!
You didn't cross the bridge!
This counts! Falls on his face onto the snow. The snow feels
No, it doesn't.
good.
Technically, if I were to count the fact that Kiana teleported earlier and so did you, Kiana would have beat you.
Damn it!
Did better. Did pretty good though.
No! I got like 4 steps before Kuvera. Kuvera, you asshole! Kuvera just nonchalantly walks across the bridge, just laughing like an asshole.
Dogs laugh. Huh. Neat.
Kuvera? Fuck you right now. You're
What a
lucky
good dog.
You're lucky I can't get angry. At least I can, but it takes a lot of effort.
Is Tenru still on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
He's on the ground, yeah.
Kiana just like messes with his hair.
Please don't do that. Why do people always have an obsession with my hair?
That's why I don't have any.
What, do I need to cut it? I thought it was cool long.
You look fine. I'm just messing with you.
Okay, I was gonna
Chris
say, I
says,
thought it looked
although you
cool.
could use a little bit more style. We can work on that later.
I mean, I always thought of a ponytail or maybe like growing it longer down my back.
I could do
I don't
something
know.
like that.
I should probably. He's so slowly standing up, shaking, still trembling, dusting himself off. I should go train. I'm gonna go explore the Winterlands or whatever they're called. I forget. I'm kind of shaken. I have something I have to find. Come on, Kuvera. I mean, I could try to find wolves if you want some wolves, but I was gonna look for something else. But wolves could totally be on the agenda. Kuvera, you are so getting backhanded later.
Wolves
All
would
that.
be neat.
Oh,
Where are we
Yeah.
going?
Soda Man,
Yes.
did you want to hunt a tasker still?
Yes, I do.
Then let us get away with that. Gyala!
Ironically, that's what Tenru was doing too.
I say, okay, well then, let me get dressed. I have enough.
Wait, hold on. You want me to... Okay, I'll do this now, fine.
Wait, what are we doing?
Tenru's walking down the bottom path. The one path that no one's ever gone down. Let me pull on the serious moment.
I kind of want to go too now. Oh no.
Well, I'm sorry, you got left behind.
I just said that I was gonna go get dressed.
Yeah.
Crap.
Let's turn this theme on. Not too loud because
shit.
I can't splice audio. Tenru and Kuvera, you take the wrong route and you start walking down closer to the crevice. Ice and chains latching out at the area around you.
Seriously, Kuvera, like, why did you have to do that? You made me look like a fool in front of her. Yeah, I thought that we were. Oh, what the hell is that?
Bunch of puppet bodies, discarded, broken, some wrapped in chains, others hanging dangerously close to the edge of the cliff.
Okay, this is really weird. I wonder if Solomon would want these. Did we take a wrong turn somewhere?
Suddenly you hear a clatter in the chains shaking, rumbling. Something climbs down from above.
Oh god.
Clattering, clicking, whirring. It scurries up towards you and thrusts a wooden spear in your face. It's small. It's about 2.5 feet tall.
Oh, hey! You're that guy. I saw you up on the ice at one point. What are you doing out here?
That doesn't... Whatever. Just keep it normal.
It
aggresses towards you.
Hey, it's fine. I'm not gonna hurt you. We're friends.
You notice clear as day, wrapped around the belt on a sash on its waist, is a very large red-bound book.
Hey, where'd you get that? That looks like the book the crow is looking for.
It clatters and doesn't respond.
Listen, maybe we could make a trade for it or something? I mean, then again, if you want, you could always come with me. We have more people here and more books if you're interested in them. There might be someone that really likes you, if you're an avid book reader.
It doesn't seem to be comprehending your words.
Oh, wait, if you can read by chance, pushes Kuvera back and kind of like takes a step back and crouches down and starts writing in the snow in common. Can you read this?
It doesn't seem to look down at what you're writing.
Okay, pulls out a piece of paper and writes on that, "Can you read this?" and shows it to it.
Blurrily fast, it kind of rushes forward, snatches the paper, and then rushes backwards.
Okay.
It stares intently at the paper. and then opens up the red book and shoves the paper inside, closes the red book, and then continues to stare daggers at you.
I really don't want to break you.
Tenry, you could easily just pick this thing up, by the way.
Yeah, he could. Hang on. I have somebody that might want to meet you. Here, come with me. Kind of takes a step forward, just like, come on. Holds a hand out.
Backs up.
Oh no. Okay. This is not good. All right. Takes a step back. All right, this is fine. Pulls out another piece of paper and holds it up and readies to grab the thing when it gets closer.
It does gingerly approach, holding out the spear once more.
It's okay. One hand holding the paper, the other hand like out, palm facing towards it, just like, I mean no harm. I mean no harm. And grab.
Okay, you don't even need to roll. This thing cannot beat you.
Alright, come on, buddy.
It's struggling, clattering in your arms in the paper.
Oh.
Okay. He kind of just like, okay, come on, buddy. Let's go show. I kind of want to read that book right now, but I'll read that later. Or maybe now. Kind of like reaches out as he holds it with one arm to try to grab the book.
Should I read the story?
Because
otherwise I'm going to end this stuff here, and I guess you're bringing this guy back to the gumption.
Oh, definitely.
In our non-canonical episode.
Yeah, he'll just be there in the canonical episode, and we'll have to... Fuck, now I have to put tidbits of the non-canonical episode in the canonical episode.
That's better than us doing this off-screen like original.
Yeah, it is better. Let me go prop this over at the gumption.
It's gonna start with a few different things anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird, fun starting scenes. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, this can just be like a montage, like a small little, say, week time skip.
All right, so you open the book, flip through, bunch of chicken scratch. It's a bunch of fables, actually. It's a book of fables.
Huh.
Well, tales from Estrella, tales from Frostfell, tales from the Labyrinth Winds, tales from many places, far and wide. And one of these tales sticks out to you. You remember the crow speaking earlier. Ah, yes, there is a tale of... Fuck, I just combined both of them. That was weird.
Yes.
I need to do my practice. Mr. Solomon, is it? There we go.
There we go.
The tale of the red and the blue tiefling. It is a very ancient and well-known tale. And lo and behold, there it is in this book. Flip through the pages. Start reading it a little bit, and it goes like this. There once lived a blue tiefling and a red tiefling. In their childhood, the two were the best of friends, but many years of life sent them down very different paths. The blue tiefling lived far away in the mountains, a life of seclusion. The red tiefling lived everywhere and nowhere. It lived a life of conquest. It searched to challenge the greatest foe it could find. Eventually, in its warring, the red tiefling found the blue tiefling's mountain. It climbed to the top and entered the door to the blue tiefling's home. The blue tiefling's calm surprised the red tiefling. "Why won't you fight me?" asked the red tiefling. "Because you have already lost to yourself," commented the blue tiefling. The red tiefling raised its weapon and pressed it towards the blue tiefling's heart. "If you will not face me, then you forfeit the war. Your life will be over." The blue tiefling simply looked up at the red tiefling, smiling. "Then complete your task," it said. The red tiefling pierced its weapon into the heart without a second thought. The blue tiefling never stopped smiling, even after death. The red tiefling left and scoured the land. Yet when it came across its next battle, it couldn't shake the feeling of loneliness. The words of the blue tiefling struck true to its heart, and it couldn't stop remembering that smiling face. Eventually, it struck its weapon into the earth, leaving a wicked mark, and walked up a staircase into the sky, never to be seen again. That's where I'm going to end this bonus session. Why? I don't even know.
I want to meet Puppet again.
I was gonna say, Rat, do you want me to say that one thing?
What, the thing you just...
I think I might borrow this book for a little longer. Crow won't miss it.
I really want it back. No. No! Damn you, non-canonical episode! No!
You'll get it back when I'm done copying it.
That is a lie, and you know it.
Not a lie at all.
I have been searching for that book for 12 months now.
12 months?
12 months?
In reality, it has been 2 days.
Yeah, that sounds about right with crow time, honestly.